Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
So what are you doing after the show?
I told you I'm busy.
How about before the show?
Before the show, I had a malted milk.
You mind if I join you?
I'm trying to tell you as gently as I can. I can't see you before, during, or after the show.
Well, now that you've given me the brush, how about you and me going out and painting the town red?
Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Cross, and welcome to another edition of Classic Radio Rewind, the show where we dust off the greatest gems from radio's golden age and bring them back to life for a brand new audience. If these classic broadcasts brighten your day as much as we enjoy sharing them, take a moment to tap like on this episode and hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app. It's the easiest way to make sure you never miss a moment of old-time radio magic. Later in the show, we'll head into the rugged Montana territory with frontier gentlemen, where danger, gold fever, and frontier justice collide. But first, we begin with a mystery that could have come straight from the pages of Agatha Christie. Only this time, the Man of Steel is on the case. In this atmospheric whodunit, Clark Kent and Lois Lane visit the sprawling Fairmount estate, where a priceless African diamond, set to be presented to young heiress Alice Fairmount on her 21st birthday, becomes the center of a deadly conspiracy. A prowler is spotted near the family safe, a chauffeur with a hidden criminal past is murdered, and a masquerade party becomes the backdrop for a daring theft. As the lights go out and the diamond vanishes, Superman races to uncover the truth behind a scheme involving deception, greed, and betrayal from within the Fairmount family itself. From December 17th, 1949, this is Superman with the Diamond of Death. This is Classic Radio Rewind, episode 84, so sit back and let's rewind together. Brought to you by the WOTR Radio Network.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. The Adventures of Superman. When the planet Krypton, home of a race of supermen, exploded into dust, the sole survivor was an infant boy who had been shot to Earth in a sealed rocket. Today, that boy, grown to manhood, is known as Superman, sworn enemy of the forces of evil. To aid him in his never-ending fight for truth and justice, he masquerades as Clark Kent, crime reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper. His secret is carefully guarded. No one is aware that Kent is Superman. No one but you. Join with us now as we embark on another of Superman's exciting transcribed adventures as the Man of Steel solves a murder and a mystery in The Diamond of Death. The Fairmount estate, Great Oaks, is situated on a hilltop in the exclusive Wellington section of Metropolis. From the scrolled iron gate that once ensured the privacy of an Italian prince, the broad green acres rise to the huge gabled house in terraced formality. Time has taken its toll of the Fairmounts, and there are only 3 who occupy the 27-room mansion. Aunt Margaret, her son John, and her niece Alice, whose father founded the now dwindling Fairmount fortune. As our story opens, Alice is alone in the drawing room, playing the piano.
Is that the only piece you know?
How many times have I told you not to sneak up behind me?
Well, that's good practice. You didn't hear me come in, did you?
No, I didn't. And I don't like being spied on. Ever since you got that correspondence school detective course, you've been unbearable. Gumshoeing around the house, frightening your mother half to death, picking at locks. It seems to me, John, it's about time you grew up.
When I want your advice, I'll ask for it. You think you're pretty high and mighty because you're going to be 21 tomorrow. I believe you me, when I'm 21, I won't be hanging around this barn of a house.
Oh, what's the use? I'm going to my room. What was that?
It's Mama. Hey, Mama! Mama, what happened? Mama, what happened? What happened?
Oh, my nerve pills. Oh, John, get them, please.
Huh.
They're on the dresser, John. Get a glass of water, too. Something frighten you, Aunt Margaret?
Oh, Alice. Alice, darling.
Are these the pills?
Yes. Where's the water?
Oh, shucks, I forgot.
Aunt Margaret, tell me what happened.
Oh, it was horrible. I opened the door, and a great
Here's
big...
the water. What made her scream?
I don't know yet. Here you are, Aunt Margaret.
Thank you, dear.
Well, something must have happened.
Did you arrive at that conclusion all by yourself?
You don't have to get smart,
Oh,
Alecky.
please, please, children.
I'm sorry.
What happened, Mama?
Give me a chance to catch my breath, John.
Well, you want me to call the doctor?
No, I'll be all right. It was just a terrible scare.
What scared you?
I went across the hall to the library to get a book.
Yeah?
When I opened the library door, I saw a man climbing out the window.
Holy cats.
He turned to look at me, and his face was covered with a black handkerchief.
A burglar.
I tried to call out to him to stop, but all I could do was scream.
You better look around outside.
No, John. Help me up, Alice, dear.
Yeah, but, Mama, what if he's lurking around outside waiting for another chance to bust in?
Oh, thank you, dear. I'm sure I frightened him off, John. At any rate, there's something far more important. Alice's diamond pendant is in the safe in the library.
Aunt Margaret, you don't think he...
Oh, I hope not, dear. But come, we'll see. $14 right. 7 left. There.
Aunt Margaret, if anything happened to Daddy's
You'll
diamond...
know in a moment. It was in this metal box. It's here.
Oh, thank heavens.
Yeah, you sure make a lot of fuss about a hunk of jewelry. So what if he did take it? It's insured.
You wouldn't understand.
Alice's father brought the diamond back from Africa, John. It's the only one of its kind, and it's worth a fortune.
Hadn't we better call the police, Aunt Margaret?
I don't think it's necessary, dear. Obviously, he tried to get into the safe and couldn't. All it would mean would be a lot of questions and nothing accomplished.
Someone's at the front door.
Wait a minute. Don't anyone move. I'll look out the window and see who it is.
John, be careful.
Don't worry. It's a man and a woman.
Oh, yes, I forgot. They're probably from the Daily Planet. A Miss Lane called this afternoon about an interview with you, Alice.
With me?
Yes, about your birthday party tomorrow and the diamond. Close the window, John, and go down and let them in.
But why would anyone want to interview me, Aunt Margaret?
Why, you're a Fairmount, dear. And that makes you important. Come, I'll go down with you.
I'm sorry I was late, Mrs. Richards, but Mr. Kent drove me up, and somehow we got lost.
Oh, sure. Always blame it on the driver.
Oh, it's perfectly all right. And if we seem a little disorganized, it's because we've had some excitement.
Yeah, a burglar broke in and tried to steal my cousin Alice's diamond.
What? John, don't exaggerate.
Well, he did, didn't he?
When did this happen?
Just before you and Miss Lane arrived.
Oh?
I surprised a marauder in the upstairs library. Whether he was after the Fairmount diamond or not is a question.
Did you notify the police?
Well, frankly, no. I believed I frightened him off.
I noticed a man out front when we drove up.
You did?
Yes. He was short and dark with one of those little hairline mustaches.
Well, that's Mario.
The chauffeur.
It seems to me the police should be notified. Don't you think so, Cora?
Wouldn't hurt. What's your chauffeur's last name, Mrs. Richards?
Corelli.
Yeah, Mario Philip Corelli.
Oh.
He was born in Sicily, and he's got a scar on his face where a black hand guy cut him with a knife.
John, I'm sure Mr. Kent isn't interested in Mario's personal history.
Oh, on the contrary, Mrs. Richards, I might very well be. I have a vague feeling I've seen him somewhere before. How long has he been with you?
3 months.
I wish, John, you'd learn not to answer questions for others. I'm perfectly capable of replying.
Okay.
Mario wasn't the man I saw in the library, Mr. Kent, if that's what you're thinking. This man was tall and blond.
I see.
Well, this is all very interesting, but
Actually, we came here to get a story on Miss Fairmount's birthday, and nobody has paid any attention to her.
That's quite all right.
Oh, forgive me, Alice, dear.
Of course, Aunt Margaret.
You'll be 21 tomorrow, isn't that right?
All of 21.
And you're going to celebrate the occasion with a party.
Aunt Margaret's giving me a party, yes.
It'll be a masquerade with 200 invited guests.
I see. Here at Great Oaks, I presume.
Oh, most certainly.
Well, that's fine. Now, about the Fairmount diamond.
Well, in accordance with the last wishes of my dear brother, Alice's father, I'll present the Fairmount diamond to Alice at the party.
That's if that burglar doesn't come back and steal it.
John, that's not amusing.
I think it's disgusting.
You would.
That will be enough, John.
Just one more thing, Mrs. Richards, and we'll go. May we have a photographer at the party? We'd like a shot of the presentation of the diamond.
Well, by all means, and unless Alice has any objections.
No.
Good. Thank you so much for seeing us, and best wishes to you, Miss Fairmount.
Yes, many happy returns of tomorrow.
Thank you. And if I were you, Mrs. Richards, I'd certainly notify the police about that marauder.
Yes. Yes, I think I shall.
Clark, do you mean to say that you've dragged me down here to police headquarters because you vaguely remember having seen that chauffeur's face before?
In essence.
What do you mean, in essence? You could have seen his face in a barber shop or a subway or any one of a million places. What makes you think he's a criminal?
I've got a picture in my mind.
What mind?
And it's a rogues gallery picture with a number.
You know what you sound like?
What?
Fortune teller in a two-bit carnival. I see a picture. The picture has a number. A short, dark man with a scar.
All right, Lois.
Okay, Swami. You hang around here all night while they dig up pictures for you.
Where you
I'm
going?
going back to the office. I'm going to knock out the Fairmount squib and home to bed.
Okay.
So long, Mystic.
This the guy you're looking for, Kent?
Lois, here he is.
I don't believe it.
Come here, look.
Well, it won't do me any good to look. I've never seen him.
All right, then listen. Martin Corday, alias Matt Corray, alias Mitchell Corray, alias Mario Corday.
They said his name was Corelli.
That's the name he's using now, Mario Corelli. Listen. Arrested June 14th, 1938 on suspicion smuggling gems in the port of New York.
Smuggling gems?
Discharged, insufficient evidence. Arrested March 12th, 1941, possession of stolen gems. Convicted 2 years state prison. Arrested Paris, France, 1945, attempted smuggling of stolen jewels.
Why, Clark.
No disposition. 3 arrests and 1 conviction, all on gem charges.
Well, my humble apologies.
Oh, forget that. Here's our chance to get a real story on the Fairmount diamond, not just a society-paid squib. Slip this into the ready file, Moran, will you? We may be needing it.
Okay.
You mind if I use the phone?
No, go ahead.
You got her number, Lois?
Huh? Whose?
That woman at Great Oaks, the aunt.
Mrs. Richards?
Yes.
Well, just ask for the Great Oaks Estate in Wellington. What are you calling
To
for?
warn her to be careful until we get there.
Oh, I see.
Number, please.
I'd like the Great Oaks Estate in Wellington. I don't know the number, operator.
1 moment, please.
Thank you. Golly, imagine the patience of the guy, Lois. Here he's been hanging around for 3 months, waiting to get his hands on that diamond, working as a chauffeur.
But, Clark, Mrs. Richards said the man she found in the room was tall and blond.
Oh, he was probably a Confederate.
Here's your party.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Miss Richards?
Yes?
This is Clark Kent, Mrs. Richards. Clark Kent. Miss Lane and I were at your place about an hour ago from the Daily Planet.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Mr. Kent.
That's quite all right. My reason for calling, Mrs. Richards, is to tell you that we did a little checking on your chauffeur.
A little what?
We checked your chauffeur at police headquarters, and we find he has a record as a jewel thief. Now, don't get frightened or upset, Mrs. Richards.
Oh, this is terrible.
Miss Lane and I are coming back to your place. We should be there in 20 minutes. Just keep calm. And, Mrs. Richards,
Yes?
where is the Fairmount diamond?
It's in a safe in the upstairs library.
Well, stay in the library until we get there. And keep your son with you.
Yes, I will. I certainly will.
Okay, see you in about 20 minutes.
Hurry, Mr. Kent, please.
We will. Okay, Lois, let's go.
I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Kent, for having uncovered this horrible situation.
Glad we were able to track him down.
To think that we've been harboring a thief in our midst for almost 3 months. Why, it makes me shudder.
I knew there was something fishy about him right from the beginning. I didn't like his looks.
John, don't be childish.
Well, I didn't.
Excuse me, but, Clark, how are we going to handle this? It's getting late.
Well, we can't prefer charges against him because, so far as we know, he hasn't yet committed a crime. I assume, however, that Mrs. Richards intends firing him.
Oh, immediately, Mr. Kent.
Well, I'd like to question him first.
Oh, give him the third degree, huh?
No, just question him.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the sooner he leaves the property, the better I'll like it.
Well, he'll leave tonight, but before he does, we might be able to trap him into admitting that he was after the diamond. John, would you like to lure him into the trap?
Oh, sure.
All right, where's his room?
Well, it's over the garage.
Is he there now?
Well, he should be. You want me to find out?
No, wait. Here's what you do.
Huh?
Go to his room and tell him your mother would like to see him to, discuss some errands that must be done early in the morning.
Yeah.
Things that have to be picked up for the birthday party.
Yeah, okay.
Then walk back here with him and bring him up here to the library.
All right.
Oh, Mr. Kent, do you think it's safe to send John over there alone?
Oh, Mama.
Perfectly safe, Mrs. Richards. You haven't given him any cause for suspicion, and I'm sure John can handle himself if he has to.
You see?
Don't worry, Mrs. Richards.
Well, very well.
I'll be right back with him.
You know, Clark, he's liable to get ugly when you tell him we know about his criminal record.
You don't have any more confidence in me than Mrs. Richards has in John, is that
He
it?
might be armed. Did that ever occur to you?
Yes, but I doubt it. Incidentally, where's your niece, Mrs. Richards?
That's right. We haven't seen her.
Well, Alice was in her room when you called. I saw no point in telling her about Mario. I was afraid it might disturb her too
That
much.
was wise. She's probably overexcited about her birthday party as it is.
Well, it wasn't so much that. I don't want you to misunderstand, but Alice had developed a sort of schoolgirlish infatuation for Mario.
Oh?
Oh, nothing serious, of course.
Clark, what was that?
It's John!
Stay here. I'll go down. What's the matter, John? What is it?
Mario. He's dead. Someone shot him. Right between the eyes.
We'll be back in a moment for part 2 of The Diamond of Death. But first, here is your ABC announcement.
Sunday is a very special day on ABC to millions of listeners. Favored people like Walter Winchell, Drew Pearson, Luella Parsons, and Jimmy Fiddler are included in the Sunday lineup. Now, the afternoon brings film actor Edward Arnold portraying Mr. President. The lovely voice of young singing star Betty Clark, and the greatest story ever told, offers a moving half hour of drama from the Bible. Other highlights for Sunday on many ABC stations include Stop the Music, The Amazing Mr. Malone, Chance of a Lifetime, and Music with the Girls, which stars the all-girl orchestra and chorus with the top songs and music of the current Broadway and motion picture successes. Many of these favorites can be heard by you over this ABC station. So listen tomorrow, and remember, ABC is dressed in your Sunday best. Yes, be sure to hear Walter Winchell, Stop the Music, Luella Parsons, Drew Pearson, and many other great Sunday highlights over ABC, the American Broadcasting Company, tomorrow.
And now, back to the adventures of Superman and the Diamond of Death. With the startling discovery that Mario Corelli, an international jewel thief posing as a chauffeur, was murdered in his room, the mystery surrounding an attempt to steal the fabulous Fairmount diamond on the eve of Alice Fairmount's 21st birthday deepens. It is now past midnight. The police have completed their investigation at Great Oaks, the Fairmount estate, and have gone, leaving one uniformed man in the upstairs library where the diamond is locked in a safe. Mrs. Richards, Alice Fairmount's aunt, has retired. John Richards, Alice's cousin, is talking with the policeman in the library. Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and young Alice Fairmount are in the drawing room.
There's only one possible explanation, Clark. The tall, blonde fellow Mrs. Richards frightened out of the library was Corelli's sidekick. And when he failed to get the diamond, they had an argument, and Blondie let him have it.
Two things wrong.
What?
Nobody heard the shot, and according to the medical examiner, Corelli hadn't been dead 30 minutes when John found the body.
Well, the shot could have been muffled, and what's the time got to do with it?
What's the time got to do with it?
Oh.
Corelli was alive when we left here the first time. I saw him. That was about 9.
Yes?
I called Mrs. Richards from police headquarters at 9:30. We got back here at 5 minutes to 10, and the body was found at 10. That means he was murdered between 9:30 and 10. Miss Fairmount,
Yes?
How soon after Miss Lane and I left did you go to your room?
I don't quite remember the time.
Well, now, Miss Lane and I left at 9. Would you say 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
Well, you see, I went for a little walk first.
Oh. In the direction of the garage?
Why, yes.
Did you see Corelli?
Yes. Please, I don't want you to think that
I'm not thinking anything, Miss Fairmount. You talked with Corelli?
Just for a moment. He said he hoped my party was successful. That was all.
Uh-huh. Then you went to your room?
Yes.
You rather liked Corelli, didn't you?
Liked him?
Well, is like too mild?
No, of course not. I found him interesting.
Your aunt said he fascinated you.
That's not true. He spoke French and Italian fluently, and I enjoyed talking to him. But as for anything else,
Yes?
there was nothing else.
All Mr. Kent is trying to do, Miss Fairmount.
I know exactly what Mr. Kent is trying to do, and I resent it. Mario may have been a jewel thief, but I found him far more interesting company than my cousin John or my Aunt Margaret.
I can understand that.
This was my father's house. Tomorrow it'll be mine. If my Aunt Margaret objects to my likes and dislikes, well, it's just too bad.
No, I'm afraid you misunderstand. No one's criticizing you. Certainly neither Miss Lane nor myself. But Corelli was murdered, and we're looking for a solution.
Sorry, but I can't help you.
I think you can.
How?
Would you invite us to your masquerade party tomorrow?
Why, yes, if you'd like to come.
We would, very much.
Then of course you're invited. Will you be in costume?
Well, I don't know about Miss Lane, but I'll be in costume. A very interesting costume. You look lovely as a gypsy girl, Miss Lane.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kent. I wish I could say the same about your Superman costume.
Oh. Don't you like it?
Oh, the costume is beautiful.
But
Skip it.
I know. You don't think I'd fill it out.
Well, after all, Clark, there's only one Superman.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Oh, don't feel so bad about it.
Oh, I don't at all. In fact, I'm glad there's only one Superman. You have no idea how glad. What's the matter?
How long do we have to stay at this big but, dull party?
Until Mrs. Richards presents Alice with the diamond. Oh, hey, I didn't tell you, but the house is surrounded by police.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. I arranged it with Inspector Henderson.
Good, that was smart.
When Mrs. Richards arrives with the diamond, all the doors to this ballroom will be locked and guarded.
Do you expect trouble?
No, but if it comes, we'll be ready.
Certainly done a job decorating this room, haven't they?
They have.
That fountain in the center is fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Mrs. Richards.
Oh, with son John tagging along?
No, he's probably outside with the cops telling them how to guard the house.
She's got the jewel case, Clark. This is it.
I guess so.
As most of you know, it was my brother's wish that Alice be presented with the Fairmount diamond on her 21st birthday. I shall hold it up for all of you to see. And then it will be my happy privilege to place the pendant around Alice's neck.
Clark, the lights went out.
Don't move, Lois. Stay where you are.
Oh, Clark, it's 10 minutes after 3. The police gave up an hour ago, and you're still tramping around this empty ballroom.
Yeah, I know.
Will you take that silly Superman costume off and let's go? The diamond is gone. Just make up your mind to it.
Well, I can't. The doors were locked and guarded. I got to Mrs. Richards a few seconds after the lights went out and she screamed. Where could it have gone?
I don't know.
When the lights went on again, she was holding the plush box in her left hand and the gold pendant chain in her right.
And the diamond was gone, and if I've heard that once, I've heard it a dozen times.
Sorry, I'm only trying to...
Clark, the police have searched the room, and everybody in it.
I know, Lois. She was standing near the fountain.
They searched the fountain. They drained the fountain, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, the gold pendant chain and the box were cold, and the plush inside the box seemed to be damp.
Come again?
Golly, that's a fantastic idea, but if that's how it was done, it explains a lot of things.
What's a fantastic idea? Clark.
What?
I'm asking you what.
I think I know how the diamond disappeared so fast.
You do?
Easy. Someone's coming down the stairs. Oh, it's Alice.
Good heavens, are you people still here?
From the looks of it, we'll be here all night. Now, Mr. Kent thinks he knows how the diamond disappeared.
Mr. Kent, not really.
Yeah, I'll have to call the police to get them to do a little fast checking.
Well, there's a phone in the powder room, that door over there.
Oh, good. I'll be right back.
Do you really think Mr. Kent knows, Miss Lane?
It's hard to tell what Mr. Kent knows or doesn't know, but there's one easy way to find out. Come on.
What are you going to do?
Listen to what he tells the police.
This is Clark Kent. Let me have Captain Reed, please.
Captain Reed, he was here tonight, wasn't he?
Yes, he spoke to me.
Hello, Ed. This is Kent. No, I'm still up here. Yeah. Well, I think I've got the makings of a lead. No, not entirely, but I think the diamond was stolen last night, not tonight.
He's crazy.
That's right. No, I can't prove it yet, but if my hunch is correct, I will. I think the girl's aunt, Mrs. Richards, is behind it.
Oh, no. Shh.
Can you get a search warrant to go through the entire house, Ed? Good. Yes, as soon as you can, if you will. Okay, I'll call back if I dig up anything else. Right.
Let's go back where we were. I don't want him to know we were listening.
He can't be serious about Aunt Margaret.
Now, don't say a word.
Well, that's step number one. I'm going to take a look at Corelli's room above the garage. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Mr. Kent.
Let him go.
But I'd like him to explain what he meant about Aunt Margaret.
He won't anyway. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve, but whatever it is, I'm going to beat him to the punch. Take me to your aunt's room.
What for?
Just take me there.
Who is it?
Alice.
Come in, dear.
Oh, Miss Lane. I thought you'd left.
No, I'm still here, Mrs. Richards. I thought perhaps you'd like to tell me how you arranged the disappearance of Alice's diamond.
I beg your pardon.
How did you make the diamond disappear, and where is it?
Alice, what is this?
I don't know, Aunt Margaret.
Alice knows nothing about this. Now, would you care to return the diamond to her, or would you like me to call the police?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You look like you do. I'll give you 10 seconds to produce the diamond, or I'll call the police.
You won't call anyone, Miss Lane.
Oh, so you're in on it, too.
Close the door, John.
Yes, I'm in on it. Are you surprised?
No, not terribly. Stop pointing that gun at us, or can't you handle two women without a gun?
Not the way I've got to handle you two.
Where's Kent, John?
He left. I saw him go out.
He'll be back.
Maybe yes, maybe no. But it'll be too late. You won't be able to tell him much.
Don't talk so much, John. Do it and let's get away from here.
All right, stand behind me.
Miss Lane, what's he going to do?
He's going to kill us.
Aunt Margaret.
Do it, John.
You first, Alice.
No, God!
How about letting me have it first, John?
Okay, pal.
Try again. That's all for you, sonny boy.
All right, Clark, I'm listening. How did you know they were behind it all?
Well, you heard their confession.
Yes, but...
They planned to steal the diamond months ago, but the problem was disposing of it.
Yes?
That's how Corelli got into the picture. They framed an elaborate scheme for making it look like it was stolen, even to the story about the tall, blonde burglar.
I see.
But we threw a monkey wrench into the works when we dug up Corelli's record. You see, they were afraid he might implicate them if we cornered him. So they shot him between 9:30 when I called Mrs. Richards and 10 o'clock when John found his body.
Yeah, I know all that, but what I don't know...
Patience. Now, wait a minute. Corelli, before he was murdered, either had built or built himself a metal mold in the shape of the diamond.
But why?
The morning of the masquerade party, they filled the mold with clear water and froze it solid, probably with the gold chain attached.
Oh,
A few moments before Mrs. Richards presented it to Alice, it was removed from the mold and brought in.
Uh-huh.
When John turned the lights out, she ripped it from the chain and dropped it into the fountain bowl where it melted.
Well, And you figured all that out just because the plush box and the gold chain were cold?
Well, that started me thinking.
Well, it's remarkable.
Huh?
Now, wait a minute. Just tell me one more thing.
What?
That horrible brat, John, he fired 2 shots at you. How did he miss?
How...
I know, it wasn't you at all. It was Superman.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Huh?
Clark, please tell me.
What?
Was it you in that costume, or was it Superman?
That, Miss Lane, you'll have to figure out all by yourself.
And so ends The Diamond of Death on The Adventures of Superman, which come to you now each week at this same time over many of these same ABC stations. Listen again next week when Superman solves another baffling mystery adventure. Superman is a copyrighted transcribed feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and brings you radio's most fabulous character in thrilling stories of action, mystery, and adventure. So be sure to listen when you hear the familiar cry...
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's Superman! The role of Superman is played by Bud Collyer, Lois Lane by Joan Alexander. Music is composed and played by John Garth. This is Jackson Beck reminding you to be sure to listen next week to The Adventures of Superman. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
That was Superman with The Diamond of Death, originally broadcast December 17th, 1949. A gripping tale of murder, misdirection, and a priceless jewel that brought out the worst in those who coveted it. Now, we trade the mansions of Metropolis for the wide-open frontier. In this tense Western adventure, J.B. Kendall, the English journalist chronicling life in the American West, encounters a young prospector named Bill Richmond, who has just struck real gold in the Montana Territory, but fortune attracts danger, and soon 3 hardened opportunists set their sights on stealing the boy's claim. Kendall and Bill prepare a clever nighttime trap, leading to a dramatic confrontation that pits courage and quick thinking against greed and gunfire. It's a vivid portrait of frontier justice and the high stakes of gold country. From March 9th, 1958, this is Frontier Gentlemen with The Claim Jumpers.
In the mining country of Montana Territory, it seems that it's one thing to find gold and another to claim it as your own.
Frontier Gentlemen. Herewith an Englishman's account of life and death in the West. As a reporter for the London Times, he writes his colorful and unusual stories. But as a man with a gun, he lives and becomes a part of the violent years in the new territories. Now, starring John Daner, this is the story of J.B. Kendall, Frontier Gentleman.
I'd been traveling along the Mullen Wagon Road in Montana Territory, and I was looking forward to reaching Helena before dark when my horse began to go lame. And I realized I faced the prospect of camping out for still another night. I had just rounded a bend in the trail when I saw the small figure plodding along on foot ahead of me. He carried a pack on his back, and as I drew nearer, I saw that he was no more than a boy, 17 or 18.
Hi.
Hello.
Going into Helena?
Yes, but I don't think I'll get there tonight. Horse has gone lame.
Oh. Yeah, right foreleg, huh?
Yes, he slipped off a rut a mile or so further back.
Too bad. Thought I might get a ride with you. There's been many wagons along today.
No. How far have you walked?
Mostly from Fort Benton. Got a couple of rides day 4 yesterday. Say, you don't happen to have any food on you? I ain't got much, but I could pay $1 or 2, I guess.
Oh, I've enough for the two of us. You better save your money.
Oh, that's mighty nice of you,
Keep your
mister.
eyes open for a decent bit of ground, and we'll make a camp. About half a mile beyond, we found a somewhat sheltered spot a little way off the trail. The youngster, his name was Bill Richmond, gathered wood, and I prepared the food. It was almost dark by the time we had finished.
Well, that was as fine a meal as I've ever eaten, Mr. Kendall.
And I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bill. Did you smoke?
No, sir. I haven't found a taste for it yet.
Well, you've got time. Take my advice. When you do, use a pipe.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you come from?
Kentucky?
A long way.
Yeah, I run away from home. It wasn't much of a place. I figured I was old enough.
And you came out here for gold?
That's right. Hey, you make any strikes, Mr. Kendall?
No. I'm not a prospector. How did you get to Fort Benton, Bill?
I worked my way up one of them river boats. I sure learned plenty about gold mining from some of them fellas. You know, this says there's places in this country where you can pick the gold right off the ground.
I imagine the trick is to find those places.
Oh, I will. Of course, I don't mind digging some if I have to.
I wish you luck. Hello. Sounds as though we have visitors.
How are you? Me and my pals saw the light of your fire off of the trail. You mind company?
No, not at all.
Ooh. Well, my name's Jack Hinton. This is Rod Goodall.
Howdy.
And him with the long face there, that's Dauncey Abbott.
How are you?
And J.B. Kendall. The nipper is Bill Richmond.
Howdy.
I'd offer you some food, but I'm afraid we used the last of it.
Oh, that's all right. We got our own grub. But how's the firewood?
Enough, I think.
Dauncey, your turn for the grub. Get going.
Nothing I hate worse than
He hates cooking like thunder, but he sure knows how to make a son of a gun stew. Oh, now that fire sure does feel good.
You and the kid have any luck? Find any traces around here?
And as a matter of fact, Mr. Goodall, I haven't been looking. I'm on my way to Helena. No, Bill is the prospector.
Oh, that's so? Boy, we just camping down for the night. I aim to try my luck west of Helena.
So, huh? Well, now, boy, how come you wait until you get there?
Well, I heard tell of big strikes. That's how come, mister.
Oh, now, you listen to me, boy. There ain't no sense going everybody else goes. Why, for all you know, you're sitting on a bonanza right now.
Oh, you're joshing me.
No, I ain't. Here, Rod, ain't that the truth?
It could be.
Why, sure it could. Now, listen, I heard stranger had.
Oh, they're pulling your leg, Bill.
No, sir, no such of a thing, mister. Now, listen here. Me and the boys, we was working Deer Lodge country a year. Dauncey, you remember?
I remember.
Why, sure. Now, a couple of fellers right in the next camp to us. They got into a shoot-up. Next thing you know, one of them bites the dust. Other fella, he starts out to bury the poor son of a gun. He digs a grave right there in the camp, and what do you think?
Yeah?
Pay dirt. Lousy with gold.
Oh. Mr. Hinton, you'd take first prize with that one. In a minute, you'd have me believing you.
Oh, but that's the truth, though. Oh, I've seen stranger things than that.
And that's a fact.
It was a pleasant way to pass the night. 3 prospectors, hard-bitten, rough men, spinning one tale after another. They'd never find a better audience than Bill Richmond, and they knew it. I could see him absorbing every word. And it wasn't until the fire was getting low that we finally turned in. At first, I thought I heard the shouting in my dreams.
I found it!
And then
I found it!
I knew that I was awake, and it was beginning to grow light in the east.
Struck it!
looky here. I'm rich. I made it.
What are you talking about, Bill?
Just like they said here. I found it.
Found what?
The gold. The gold.
Boy, what's the gold? What?
Look, Mr. Hinton. Mr. Hinton, sir. Look here, gold.
Gold?
All night I thought about what you told me, you know? All them stores. I didn't even sleep for it. And this morning here, I got up and I walked up the gulch, and I found this.
Now, let me see that.
Iron pyrites, I'll bet you.
May I see?
Ain't it gold, Mr. Kendall? It is. The fellas on the boat, they told me what to look for.
Iron pyrites, I tell you.
Dauncey, fetch me the hammer.
Oh, I got more in my pockets. Look at this
Boy,
one.
will you shut your mouth a minute?
Where'd you find it? Surface?
No, kind of sticking out of a rock in a gully. I can show you. Well, I'm sure obliged to you, Mr. Hinton.
Here's the hammer.
If you want my opinion, you're wasting your time. That's gold.
Sure it is, Mr. Kendall.
It don't break. It's soft. Ain't no alloy in it neither. No silver or copper. Look at the color. Pure gold.
Show us where you found it, boy.
We followed Bill into a gulch which began no more than 100 yards from the campfire. He turned into a shallow gully and stopped. I could see where he had cut into the rocky bank with his pocket knife. And I could see something else, too, in the faces of the men who stood over him, the guarded tones of voice.
Bill, I would say that you've hit it. That's a fact.
Ain't no question in my mind. No telling how far that vein goes.
Said, don't think I'll forget you fellas, 'cause I won't. I'm gonna make a fine present to all of you.
Well, that's mighty thoughtful, boy, mighty thoughtful.
I imagine one stakes out a claim now. Isn't that so, Mr. Hinton? Then register it in Helena?
Yeah. Yeah, that sure is, Kendall. That's the thing to do. Yeah. Bill, I don't guess you'd mind if me and the boys take a look on up the gully a ways, would you? There should be plenty for all of us.
Oh, no, sir. You go right ahead. I ain't no hog now. I got all I need right here.
Good. Then we'll help you then make out the claim, all proper and legal.
Well, that's fine.
All right, let's go, boys. Oh, Kendall, you coming?
In just a moment.
Miss Kendall, listen. I owe you plenty picking me up, sharing your food with me and all. I'm cutting you in for a share of this.
Oh, no. It's yours. If there's more here, I'll stake my own claim.
No, you don't have to. Now, this here must be worth hundreds and thousands.
Listen to me, Bill. The most important thing is for you to register that claim. Get title to it. You understand?
Oh, sure.
All right. Have you got a gun?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Well, you know how to use one.
Oh, I guess so, but...
I'd take it, just in case of accidents. I'm going with the others now. If any more strangers come, don't tell them what you found.
All right, Mr. Kendall.
You better go back to camp now. Wait for me there.
Sure, if you say so.
I stayed with the three prospectors almost the whole day. We found traces, all right, low-grade ore, but nothing really worth working. It was late afternoon when we retraced our steps to the camp. On the way, we passed through the gully and the site of Bill's claim. The sun had already fallen behind the mountains to the west, and there was a chill in the air.
Can't just figure it. Just the one vein.
Possibly it's a question of digging. Seems to be a number of gullies running off.
We looked around these parts a couple of years back. Remember, Rod? That's right. I'd swear what the kid found's a freak. Might not go more than a foot or two and then peter out.
No, don't look that way to me. I'd say she'd show better than, $2,000 a ton.
Lucky boy.
Yeah, ain't he, though? Say, Kendall, you and the boy, you partners or something?
Oh, no. I met him yesterday for the first time.
Oh?
A man can search a lifetime, not find anything like that.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, ain't it? We tell him stories, and he takes us up on it and finds this. Think that'd be worth a share in the claim, wouldn't you?
He sure as shooting wouldn't have come looking if we hadn't given him the idea.
Sure. What do you think, Kendall?
I think, gentlemen, that this is Bill Richmond's claim, and we better get it staked out for him before dark.
The way you see it, huh?
Exactly that way.
Yeah. Well, might as well get on back to camp.
Well, don't you think it'd be a good idea to help the boy to stake out his claim before nightfall?
I don't know, Kendall. I'm kind of tired right now. How about you fellers?
I sure had enough for one day.
Oh, that vein's been there a long time. Guess you won't be moving tonight. Kendall, you know how to stake out a claim.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh. Well, I guess it can wait. Do something about it in the morning, huh? Because right now I sure could use some grub.
In a moment, we return to Frontier Gentlemen. A suspense story starring Agnes Moorehead and the latest action-packed adventure with insurance investigator Johnny Dollar are two of the exciting dramas waiting for you on CBS Radio today. If you like your listening on the thrilling side, don't miss Agnes Moorehead on Suspense. And don't miss Johnny Dollar's tense tangle with a spy ring on most of these same stations today. And now we return you to Anthony Ellis' production of Frontier Gentlemen.
In the camp now, there was a very different atmosphere. Sullen, I think is the best word for it. A subtle hostility had settled like a gray mist. I saw the men huddled together as Bill and I prepared the campfire, and I had a pretty good idea of what they were talking about.
Oh, she's going fine now, Mr. Kendall.
Listen to me, Bill. I think we may be in for a bit of trouble. Now, no matter what happens, keep your head.
How come?
No time to explain now, you'll see. Just don't lose your temper.
Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Hinton?
Bill, me and the boys been talking. Now, we figure while it's still light, you ought to get that claim staked out all regular.
Oh, yeah, that's fine with me.
Now, of course, doing you a service like that, seeing how you nor Kendall know about such things, we reckon it ought to be worth something to you.
Oh, that's all right. I don't want something for nothing.
There, see? See what I tell you, boys? He's a good kid.
You was right.
What do you think such services are worth, Mr. Hinton?
Even shares all around. Cut you in two, of course, Mr.
Even
Kendall.
shares?
Just a moment, Bill. Pretty expensive, isn't it? I imagine a lawyer wouldn't charge that much.
Ain't no lawyers around here, is there, Jack?
No, sir. Now, Bill, it's kind of like protecting your rights, you see? Because if anything happened and you didn't get your claim registered, why, the next feller comes along, the whole thing would belong to him, you see?
Rather awkward situation, isn't it?
It sure is.
We're taking the gamble as much as you, kid. Why, heck, that vein might not be worth nothing a foot down.
I was under the impression you thought it would work out to about $2,000
Now,
a ton.
look, mister, we're doing
Well,
business with the boy, not with you.
I'm representing his interests. That right, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Since when?
About the same time as you decided to help him register his claim, Mr. Goodall.
Well, what's your deal with the kid?
We have a gentleman's agreement.
Pretty smart. And you come in for half.
Presuming that I did. That still leaves him half, which is a lot better than a fifth share. As it happens, I have no intentions of doing so.
You believe this dude, kid?
Yeah, I believe him.
No, we ain't getting nowheres. Don't might as well get going on the grub.
I did it last night.
Well, do it again.
It ain't my turn.
Come over here. You too, Rod.
Have you got the gun on you, Bill?
Yeah, stuck in my belt here.
And keep your jacket buttoned. Don't let them see it.
You figure they're going to take my gold away from me, Mr. Kendall?
I think they'll make a good try.
Well, I ain't going to let them.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, sir. That sure gets me mad, though. I heard about claim jumpers, but I never expected to run into them this quick.
The price of fame and fortune.
Well, they're going to have to kill me to get mine.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. The conference is over.
All right, me and the boys got an offer to make.
Happy to listen to any offer.
You and the kid take 50%, we take 50%.
I'll make you a counteroffer. You take nothing, I take nothing. Bill takes all.
You see, I told you.
Now, look, mister, you ain't in no position to make an offer. Till that claim gets registered, it don't belong to no one. Now, if me and the boys decide to stake it out for ourselves, what are you going to do about it?
I imagine there'd be some shooting, don't you?
You only got one gun. We got 3.
Would you like to draw first?
No, ain't no use that kind of talk. Now, nobody's talking about a shoot-up. We just want what's rightfully ours. We told the kid where to look. That makes us equal partners.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, sir.
If the kid rides in to get someone out to stake that claim for him, you know we got a right to take over while he's gone.
If I let you.
It ain't your strike.
He'll give me power of attorney in writing.
You bet I will.
What's he talking about? Are you a lawyer?
No.
Of course, maybe you'll ride to Helena. Leave him here.
Very doubtful.
All right, now see how it is then? We got all the grub. You got none. We can just sit it out and wait.
By and by, you'll get so hungry you'll sell us the whole thing for some eats.
Did you ever stop to consider that the wagon trail is not very far away? All Bill has to do is to wait for someone to come along. I wouldn't be surprised if there were 1 or 2 honest men who would give him a hand staking his claim. I'd be happy to stay here while he's gone.
All right, Kendall, all right. All right, you win. I guess we know when we're licked. Huh? Boys, we'll pull out.
How come?
Shut your mouth, Dauncey. Say we'll pull out. Kendall is right. Kid found it. It's his claim. And just to show you, Mr. Kendall, that there's no hard feelings, we'll leave you some of our grub. How's that?
Extremely kind.
Well, I'll pay for it, Hinton. What do you figure it's worth?
No, kid, it's a present to you. To make up for what we tried to do to you.
Sort of a conscience salve, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, come on, boys. Let's get moving.
I didn't have the heart to laugh at Hinton's clumsy attempt to put us off guard. They packed their belongings and within 10 minutes were riding off down toward the Mullen Road. At the same time, I had no illusions about our somewhat uncomfortable position.
You figure they'll come back?
I think there's no doubt of it.
I'm sure glad I got this here gun, then.
I hope you don't have to use it.
Y'all want me to get started on the grub?
Yes, you might as well.
Sure is something. What happens to fellas when they get a sight of gold, ain't it?
History has a way of repeating itself, Bill. I went through something like this only a week ago in Fort Benton.
You know what I'm gonna do if that stock's really worth something? I'm gonna sell out. You know, I'm going back to Kentucky. I'm gonna fix things up just fine for my mom and pa. And the kids.
Brothers and sisters?
Oh, yeah, a whole slew of them. 8. That's one of the reasons I took off.
Well, the immediate problem seems to be our friends. If I send you to Helena now, they might be waiting for you. On the other hand, if I go, they could come back here.
I'm feared either way.
No doubt. But your claim won't be worth much to you if you're not alive to enjoy it.
Mr. Kendall?
Hmm?
What are you doing in Montana?
Oh, nothing much, really, Bill. I think the word is drifting. I drift about, do a little writing for a newspaper in London.
London, England?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know something? I never did learn reading and writing. That's something else I'm going to do when I get back.
It's a good idea. But we'd better make preparations to make sure you do go back. As far as I could determine, their most likely line of approach would be up a shallow draw. We packed everything we could find under our blankets to make it appear we were asleep in the clearing. An hour passed. The moon rose.
Mr. Kendall.
Yes. Yes, I heard it. Take out your gun, but don't shoot unless I tell you to.
All right, sir.
And keep down behind the brush.
Now, boys, get him.
That should ought to have done it, boys.
No.
What?
Wait a minute. It ain't them under the blankets.
It ain't.
Just a lot.
Drop your
of
guns, gentlemen. Stand just where you are.
We was just coming back to see you was all right.
Your thoughtfulness shatters me.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Pick up their guns, Bill.
Sir.
Now, gentlemen, we'll wait until it's light enough. Then you are going to stake out a claim. It'll be in the name of William Richmond. Are there any objections? Good. All right, make yourselves comfortable. Then, while we're waiting, perhaps you'd like to tell us some more stories. The next morning, bright and early, Bill's claim was properly marked off, and to doubly ensure that there would be no more dirty work, our dishonest friends were led, well-trussed, into the sheriff's office at Helena. Bill's strike didn't make him a great fortune, but it was enough to take him home a richer man than he came out. I allowed him, under the circumstances, to reward me, and he did, very fairly. $1,000.
Frontier Gentleman was written, produced, and directed by Anthony Ellis and stars John Daner as J.B. Kendall. Featured in the cast were Eddie Firestone, Larry Dobkin, Jack Moyles, and Vic Perrin. Music was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Right after the Ford Roadshow, which follows immediately on most of these same stations, stay tuned for the New York Philharmonic concert performance of Elektra. And join us again next week for another report from the Frontier Gentleman. John Wall speaking. This is the CBS Radio Network.
That was Frontier Gentleman with The Claim Jumpers, originally aired March 9th, 1958. A powerful reminder that in the Old West, finding gold was one thing. Keeping it was another. If you enjoyed today's journey through radio history, be sure to like this episode and subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you're always notified when new episodes drop. And don't forget, the WOTR Radio Network brings you 4 live streaming stations, each dedicated to a different corner of classic radio. Plus, we've launched a brand new podcast dedicated entirely to The Whistler. Every known episode, starting from the very beginning and released in chronological order daily. You can find it right now on your favorite podcast platform. That wraps up this edition of Classic Radio Rewind. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to having you join me again for the next episode when it becomes available. This is Jonathan Cross, and until then, don't touch that dial.
Classic Radio Rewind is a production of the WOTR Radio Network. For more Classic Radio Rewind, and to listen to any of the WOTR Radio Network stations, go to www.wotrradionetwork.com.
You're listening to the WOTR Radio Network.